From a hat podcast at gmail.com. We are not a rare skin condition. How are you today, flesh dog?
Why does the flesh dog talk?
Because it's a man that I've trapped in flesh.
That's not a dog. I thought that would be your flesh wife.
No, they're all men that I have trapped and put into these casts that look like the shape I want.
Yuck.
So the flesh child, I crouch down and I go, how are you today, flesh son? And he's like, my legs! My legs! Because I've broken him.
Of course, to make him smaller.
Yeah, you've got to make him small. His arms as well, but he's more preoccupied with the legs.
Why?
Because I want a flesh family.
No, I mean, why does he care more about his legs than his arms?
Because it hasn't registered that his arms are gone yet.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Dom.
I'm Phoenix.
Hey
Been
guys.
a bit of a while.
It's been a little bit.
In the words of the great prophets Stained, it has been a while. Do you know that song?
No, and I don't want to.
Can we make that the theme no matter what the...
Sure, let's do it.
I don't consent to this.
I do.
Draw out of the hat.
Cheers. Okay. Well, I don't want to date this episode. How effective is the
XXx.
program? Oh, from the movie.
Yeah.
No, from porn.
Yeah, from straight up.
That's what I was
I really
thinking.
want to use X gonna give it to you.
No.
Okay, no, you can use that, but on one of the episodes, and if that's only if you don't mind everyone realizing that this is the first episode that we recorded chronologically now. In one of the episodes, we have to do the Stained song.
Tell you what, what's the Stained song?
Okay. It's been a while.
No, just tell me the name, you fucking...
That is the name of the song.
Cool.
It's been
I
a
will
while.
see what I can find, because I know I can find a version of X Gonna Give It To You that is just the lyrics. Because when we did the Silent Hill episode, I managed to get the lyrics from X Gonna Give It To You and put it over the Silent Hill theme.
Oh, that's so
and it sounded
good.
pretty
It was
good.
awful.
That's
It was
so
truly
No, it was
horrifying.
great.
I'm going to listen to that episode on the way home.
Anyway.
Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. A fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to ya. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard.
You made me go see that.
Not the first one.
The new one.
Yeah.
The one where he's got that fucking disgusting fur coat.
Yeah.
And there's that chick who's essentially just Felicity Smoke from Arrow.
Yeah.
I always thought Vin Diesel had a bit of a Macklemore vibe in that movie.
Or that bit where he supposedly banged those, 5 women, but they're all still fully clothed.
Yeah.
As is he, and they're all passed out.
It's like sex in that video game, Ride to Hell Retribution.
Yeah, classic.
When no one in that universe has genitals.
Yeah.
Just zip it.
That's right.
Oh, no.
Dry humping is the most hardcore sexual act one can engage in.
Of course.
My theory is
Especially when you're Vin Diesel.
My theory is that in the most recent XXX, that scene where he goes and bangs, in quotation marks, those 5 women, he just premature ejaculated.
Oh, really? See, I think...
they all went to sleep and he pretended.
I think that he went in there and then they were like, nah, you know what, I'm not really feeling it anymore. And he was like, that's cool. You know, no means no. How about we play Scrabble?
Continuous enthusiastic consent.
I do like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway.
it's just...
Okay, so the XXX program...
Yeah. You're gonna have to explain it to me and the listeners.
My understanding of it is that it's Sam Jackson went about recruiting people with weird, extreme sports.
Yeah, so that's what I thought it was. Yeah, right.
And other, people from, with weird, cool skills. There's a DJ.
Right.
There's Ruby Rose, who I think is,
But you gotta get
an eco-terrorist,
you
essentially?
gotta get like the best of the best. Because like in the start of XXX, he's recruiting a soccer player.
The new one, the start of the new one.
Because the soccer player, he's really good at kicking. Right. And then it's like all this stuff is happening and he's like, oh, could you stop that? And the guy's like, kick stops the crime or something. With like, by kicking a can at someone's head.
It's the best of the best at random skills who aren't normally the kind of people you'd recruit for, like, spy missions.
Yeah.
Not even spy missions. Like, just, like, army task force. Like, Navy SEAL jobs. With the idea being that they're the best.
Yeah, and then Vin Diesel, I believe, is the best of the best.
Yeah, but what does he do exactly?
Well,
I mean, I know at the beginning of the new one, he's, like, a cool skateboarder. No, he's a longboarder, because he goes down that
He
hill.
goes down the hill.
Yeah, he goes down
That's
a
the
real big
one
hill.
thing I remember about that movie.
doesn't he also ski in that scene?
No.
I swear...
There's no snow.
No, I know, but he uses skis, right? And he's going down, like, down a big hill.
The hill.
It is a big hill.
Right? And then he gets off the skis. Or maybe he gets on... I swear at some point there's skis and then he gets off that onto the longboard when it's, like, straight road instead of dirt path.
Right. So, I feel like now's as good at any time to explain the only knowledge I have of this movie is because I work at a cinema.
Yeah.
When that movie was out, they asked me to test the audio caption system, and I watched that movie for a good 20 minutes to test the audio caption system.
So you've seen the start?
I've seen the start, yeah.
Okay.
And there was a bit where they did a drag race, and I was just like, this movie looks like exactly what you'd expect.
And it is.
And it is.
It sure is.
I'm trying to find out what the fuck the XXX program is.
And who put this in the hat?
Me.
Ben.
Right.
I always put them in the hat.
XXX enthusiast.
No, I watched that fucking film, and I was like, right, I've got issues, because that is the worst film I've ever had to fucking sit through, and this cunt,
Hello.
Film.
this cunt
We saw it
made me
on
go
Valentine's
see it.
Day.
That's so romantic.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't me. You're making it out like it was my idea.
It was Vin
I went
Diesel's idea.
I went along with you, Harold, and
Ben.
Will.
And Phoenix, come see my new movie. That's my Vin Diesel.
That's your Vin Diesel.
Okay.
Good. That's how he sounded in The Pacifier, right?
my new movie. I
Hey, kids! Kids, I'm the pacifier! I'm the pacifier, kids!
You skateboard and a high five, people. It's gonna be lit.
So what I can tell, the idea of the XXX program is to recruit people who are hip and cool, essentially,
Right.
to do these things. So Xander Cage, who is Vin Diesel in this film,
Is the hippest and coolest.
is an extreme sports professional.
Yeah,
There's also a soccer player.
yes.
There's a DJ.
Of course.
There's Ruby Rose, who is an eco-terrorist.
Not cool. That's
That's like just a I guess a kind of like a typically useful skill.
Well, in the
Sort
film, what she's doing when they introduce her is she's got like a sniper rifle and she's aiming at a lion, and then she moves and aims
at a poacher.
at these poachers, and she shoots one of them in the leg so that the lion will kill them.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Which I'm
So you're
all
like,
for
oh
that.
yeah, that's cool. But then you realise that she's just murdered two people in a very brutal fashion.
Has not. Lion did it.
Lion.
She just shot a
Yeah.
guy in the leg.
Because she alerted the lion.
And nature
I'm not
took its
supporting
course.
lion murder. They deserve death. You should not lions, the people, but you shouldn't
You shouldn't kill them.
Yeah.
didn't.
I would
Lions
maybe
did it.
backpedal on the they deserve death. You know, the death penalty should be last resort.
Look, all I'm saying is that if a lion eats a poacher out in the wild,
That's just nature.
that's
taking
just
its
nature.
That
That's
is true. It is much hubris of the lion hunters to think that they are the king of the jungle.
Return of
When you
Xander
have
Cage. Where's
seen
the new one?
Lion
So-
King.
I thought that they hired, like, soccer players and all of that sort of stuff because it was like, these are just people everyone knows.
Yes,
know?
so that's what I'm wondering about.
Like, you
is
get-
it publicity? Like, do people know about the XXX
No.
program?
No, that's the
It's a
thing.
secret.
I'm saying, like, you get, like, say I started a thing. The way I'd do it, like, if I was doing the XXX program is I'd be like, okay, here's Chris Hemsworth. Everyone knows Chris Hemsworth. Everyone knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So when he's in another country doing spy stuff, no one's like, what's Chris Hemsworth doing here? They're just like, oh, he's probably shooting another film.
Okay, so the first film involves Xander Cage, a thrill-seeking extreme sports enthusiast / stuntman and rebellious athlete turned reluctant spy for the NSA. He's got to infiltrate a group of potential Russian terrorists in Central Europe and stop them.
Yeah.
The second film...
That's it. That's a good premise for a movie.
The second film, XXX State of the Union, involves a new member of the XXX program, played by Ice Cube, by the name of Darius Stone, who is sent to Washington, D.C. to defuse a power struggle amongst national leaders. And the third film, XXX Return of Xander Cage, involves Vin Diesel coming out of self-imposed exile, who was thought to be dead, and is sent on a collision course with deadly Alpha Warrior and his team in a race to... Oh, evil XXX. It's an evil XXX program.
I have a question.
Yeah, what?
So he's like a super stunt, extreme sport guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it says on his
What was
business
number
card.
2? What was his deal?
I'm glad you saw what I was going for with my interpretation of that character.
It's your Vin Diesel.
It's a good Vin Diesel.
Let me check. Darius Stone.
I was really hoping you got across what a cool sports guy I was. That script wasn't very substanceful. I had to really draw it out of the character.
Thank you, Vin
That's
Diesel.
what was on the page.
Okay, Lieutenant Darius Stone, a former U.S. Navy SEAL officer who is serving 9 out of his 20-year sentence in Leavenworth prison for disobeying orders and breaking the law of General George DeKirk, who is now the Secretary of Defense. So they just went for a legit soldier. So why the fuck did we start with an untrained, extreme sports dude with a problem with authority figures?
Because he's the best guy we got.
Hey, Vin Diesel.
He dies!
Get-
They think he's dead after the first film.
Hey, Vin Diesel, I know it's not my place to ask, but I'm a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy.
okay,
Can you do Groot for me?
You know, it takes a lot of vocal warming up to get into that character, but
Okay.
sure, here we go.
Okay, cool.
I am Groot.
Oh, thank you, Vin Diesel. That was lovely.
I'm gonna have to have a lie down.
How long does it take you to record all your vocals in those movies? Like, if you have to have a lie down after every line, are you...
We started recording in 2007. I know how the third one ends.
Okay. So, in the one we watched, Xander Cage decides to recruit a new team for himself after Sam Jackson's character is blown up.
Of course.
But he's not blown up because at the very end of the film we find out that he's alive.
Yeah.
It's
And he's
unclear
with the
how.
soccer
And he's
player.
got the soccer player with him.
Yeah.
So, he recruits a DJ named Nix,
Yep.
a getaway driver by the name of The Torch,
Johnny Blaze.
a sniper, who is Ruby Rose,
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
and they've also got Computer Chick.
Of course.
Yeah, and Computer Chick was funny. She was the Felicity from...
That doesn't mean she's funny, that means she's the opposite of funny. Really annoying.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, she's the comic relief. Actually, that was the DJ.
The
wasn't
entire film is comic relief!
it? No, it's serious action.
It's really...
Shut up.
Sorry, Vin Diesel has to have a lie down. He when you said that it was comic relief, he kind of had a spasm, but
Okay, I don't think this is a very effective system for recruiting spies for the NSA.
I mean, in number 2 it was. It
Well,
just got
yeah.
a military dude.
Well, yeah, that's because that was, like, normal. Like, they were like, oh, we could recruit another, like, fucking dude who's good at skating.
Yeah.
Or we could recruit this actual army officer.
Although, from watching the third one, because again, that was the most recent one, it's the one in my memory. In the third one, he shows up.
Yeah.
Right? He's like,
He saves the day.
he saves the day, but they're like, you gotta call this number, and the number is 9. And then they call 9, and he turns up. And for a military professional dude, all he does is rock up with a bazooka and just shoot something.
And it worked.
That's what they do.
Yeah, of course it worked. If you used that for every problem, it would work.
Then why don't they? That's even better. Just hire Darius Stone to come in with his bazooka every time you've got an issue.
This is the Lord of the Rings. Why did they not just ride the eagles to the volcano?
Because the eagles would have been possessed by the ring.
Yeah, and
Also, Gandalf, told them to do that.
yeah,
He did say, "Fly, you fools."
I just meant run fast.
run fast.
Don't walk over the mountains. Fly, you fools.
Um,
Stupid fucking hobbit.
I wanted to make a joke earlier about how we were talking about they were all extreme athletes, but then we realised that one of them was a DJ.
Yeah, one
and
of
that
them was a
technically
DJ.
a disc jockey sounds like a sports title.
It does. In fact, I can't wait for the Melbourne Cup next year where a guy's riding a vinyl down there.
I'm just gonna
That's
put it out there.
End the cruelty.
You had a problem back when we were discussing video game characters who could be president when I wanted to elect Tony Hawk as the president of the world.
Uh-huh.
Would you have a problem with him being recruited for XXX?
Tony Hawk?
Bam Margera and Tony Hawk.
Not at all.
No,
They
Why?
can't skateboard good.
we can't have both of them. They'll start a civil war.
Yeah, good. We can have
Good
two separate
point.
teams.
Good point. That's XXX3.
Yeah,
Return of Xander Cage. Tony Hawk is the good guy.
Tony Hawk is Xander Cage. Bam Margera is evil Xander Cage.
Exactly right.
Can I take it aside? Xander Cage.
Uh-huh.
Xander. That is the fucking dumbest name I've ever heard.
Short for Alexander.
Is it actually
The Great Cage.
It's just
Full name.
Alexander?
I'm sure it is.
It's not.
Alexander the Great
It's not.
Cage.
Yeah.
It's like one of those names that you give like an early 2000s wrestler.
It's I feel like there's going to be a generation of people called Xander based on this movie, and it's going to be like exactly who you'd expect it to be.
What people
that kid in class.
people went like to go see it on the Valentine's Day and decided to go home and Xander Cage themselves a child.
Yeah.
Play
It
Scrabble.
didn't work.
No, thankfully it didn't work
They
because
just woke up the next morning fully dressed.
clothed.
they were
yeah.
using the film as an example.
yeah,
So
exactly.
they were like,
They
yep,
did-
cool.
That's what I did
that
on
was
Valentine's
their
Day.
entire sex education. They didn't really understand.
I can only assume they've picked extreme sports athletes because they're completely expendable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's harsh,
No, it's true.
but it's true.
well, with your like special forces people, you need someone who's a bit expendable.
But then they've just got military guy, sniper wolf. It's just these people that are typically like. If you're gonna go with this premise in this movie, why not go all out and just get like really obscure talents, like someone who
this
can play
guy's
the
good.
spoons really well.
He's a yo-yoer. He
Yeah.
just kept yoing.
Exactly
He
right.
just kept on yelling. How's he walking the dog like that? And then Xander Cage comes from behind and just punches the guy out.
Just get one guy with a bazooka. You don't need all these people. Just get Darius Stone every time.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Darius Stone. There's another dumb name.
There are some names in this movie.
I made them myself.
Oh, Vin, you're back.
Yay, Vin Diesel's back.
I take a power nap.
Okay. So I have a question.
So the actual wording of the thing was how effective is the XXX program?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you do your question and then I'll...
Okay, well, I'm gonna say that from what we've seen, they're not effective. Like if you just go with, again, like, the second movie, the XXX program, is effective because they get a guy, like a professional. The third movie, they fail. The only reason they don't is because they get the guy from the second movie, who is, again, a professional, to do it. The first movie, they're fine.
I was gonna say, actually, my point was gonna be how effective is it? Well, they've won every time, so...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They've won every time, but
In the end, they've won every time.
Yeah, it's like...
They bat 100.
I think that getting professional number 2, Darius Stone, to help doesn't count.
I think it does. He's part of the
He's
program.
part of the program.
Okay.
He's a XXX member.
Well then, yes, they're very effective.
They're very
They've
effective.
completed every
3
task
out of
they've
3.
given.
You know?
Much to my annoyance, I must admit that the XXX program is very effective as they've succeeded every single time.
Here's the thing.
Despite being really rad.
Here's the thing. Who do you think would win, right? Now You See Me or Triple X?
Oh,
Now You See
now
Me.
You See Me.
Because I think Now You See Me.
Because they
would
just
win
have
that.
legit magic.
The kinds of people who are in the xXx program would fall for any tricks that Now You See Me.
Yeah, the
They're
Now
just
You-
like, do you see this card? And in the background, they're doing just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this is why they need
The
the
stars
yo-yo
of
guy
Now You
in
See-
XXX.
the stars of Now You See Me and Now You See Me 2, Now You Don't. I refuse to call it by its other name.
It's real name. Yeah.
Yeah. Those people have legitimate magic, and they're just supervillains in the making.
Uh-huh.
They will become supervillains if they make a third film. However, the XXX program are meant to be the heroes, and they're just fucking idiots. Like, Vin Diesel's wearing fucking puffy cargo shorts and a big fur coat that looks like it hasn't been washed in a year. It's covered in stains.
It's a good look.
No, it's not!
Real good look.
But shit, it was 99 cents.
Exactly
It
right.
smells like piss.
That's true. R. Kelly sheets.
Oh, God.
It's funny because Triple X was early 2000s.
Yeah.
Is
The
there
Now
a,
You See Me people would win.
do they go to Jupiter in any of these movies? Is that a different Vin Diesel movie I'm thinking
There's
of?
got to be a different Vin Diesel movie.
I don't remember a Vin Diesel film where they go to Jupiter.
Hey Vin, is that ringing any bells?
I don't remember any of the movies I'm in except the XXX movies.
What about Pitch Black?
I don't know what that
Is
is.
that the one where
Those are the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, Riddick.
I actually just get my stunt double to do all the other movies so I can fund XXX, which is my passion project.
Actually, that's quite surprising given that you've admitted various times in the past that the Chronicles of Riddick is your passion project.
That might be the Jupiter movie that this gentleman over here was thinking of.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking
Probably
of.
that
but
one.
They
It might
don't,
be
they
right.
don't go to Jupiter. Or
They're
they
just
might.
in space.
It's
Yeah,
just a space
okay,
film.
that's what I'm thinking of.
And there are big space monsters that it's dark.
And there's also, he becomes a king or something, I don't know.
Did you guys ever play the Chronicles of Riddick video game?
No, I heard it was good.
I endorse that 100%, though I did not give them permission to use my likeness.
Why
Oh,
didn't you...
I'm not
What was
surprised.
the issue there, Vin?
It makes me hideously uncomfortable to see myself replicated on screen using polygons.
Makes sense.
I have technophobia.
That also
Well,
makes sense.
we've learned a lot about Vin Diesel today. And
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
time that we can let him leave there.
Yeah, Vin Diesel can go back to
Bye, Vin.
Bye, Vin.
Bye, guys!
What a good guy, hey? Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, everyone. Give him a clap.
Hey, see XXX4? It's gonna be 4X's this time.
4X gold.
X
Bye,
gonna give it
guys.
to you a bit too much. XXX. X.
So yeah, they're effective.
Yes,
Definitely
they're
effective. What did the DJ do?
Yeah, what did he... Is it like Lucio in Overwatch where
No.
he just plays music and
No,
it
it's
helps
not
them
that
fight?
good. He's just kind of there.
He's just kind of...
It literally is though, right? Because as I remember it, he hires the DJ guy to be part of the XXX team to play at a festival to distract people by
Yeah.
getting them to dance while they do secret.
Yeah, and at the
Stuff.
same
That's-
time, Ruby
that's-
Rose, ties herself up in, bed sheets and hangs from a tree. Whilst Xander Cage goes off and does the actual fucking work.
Yeah,
That
I forgot about that bed sheet thing.
that is like a next level metaphor. This is some Childish Gambino, This Is America level metaphor here.
Of course.
About how the government uses celebrity events to distract from their top
Absolutely.
secret-
I think
top
that Vin
secret stuff.
Diesel would approve that, except he's not here anymore.
Yeah, if only.
Rest in peace.
Okay, so,
He is sleeping in the corner.
towards the beginning of the episode, Phoenix, you said that a better recruit for the XXX program will be actual celebrities like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you 4 people,
Okay.
recruit a better XXX team.
Okay. Channing Tatum.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
You know, gotta have one of our boys on there. At least one of the Chris's has to be in the team.
Yes.
Dwayne, the Stone, the Rock, the Stone Johnson.
That's so far the one that I most approve of.
Good.
I can see The Rock giving people rock bottoms to save the world.
Is Vin Diesel going to still be on there?
Nah.
Okay.
No, Vin Diesel becomes the Sam Jackson, so he's not technically part of the team, he just recruits now.
Well, him and The Rock have beef.
Yeah,
so
I know.
That's gonna cause some tension.
But you know, when the fate of the world
Actually,
is in...
wait, but Xander Cage and Vin Diesel are two completely different people.
Exactly,
Correct.
right.
Xander Cage might be a big fan of The Rock.
That's true.
How many people do I get?
4.
Four, right.
You got
okay.
one more.
Avicii died, so we can't get him.
But
Such
did
a
he?
point.
But did he?
He didn't know, because he's alive in the film, isn't he?
Did you just say Avicii the soccer player?
I don't remember who.
Avicii's a DJ.
Is he? That's nice.
He's also dead.
Cool.
You know, but you
Do
saying...
I look cool to you?
You saying Avicii the soccer player made me doubt the knowledge that I have, the 100%
Wait.
knowledge that I have that Avicii is a DJ. I was like, he might have actually been a soccer player.
Tell me that name does not sound a bit like a soccer
No,
player.
Oh,
it
absolutely
It does.
I'm gonna get Messi on there. I am putting a
Messi,
soccer player
yeah.
on there.
Alright.
Very well known.
Is Messi still the best? Was he ever the best? When
No,
I was a kid,
I
that
think
was the name.
The only soccer player I know is Heskey. That's
know
because
who
his
that
name is Heskey.
What about Beckham?
What about Avicii?
David Beckham. He's got Bend It Like Beckham. It was a very successful
He's
movie.
married to Posh Spice.
Oh, Posh Spice. I know who that is.
Yeah, there we go.
They
Posh
make
Spice's
a joke about
husband.
him in Deadpool. And then they made an ad with him for Deadpool 2.
That's right,
Okay.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I didn't watch any of the ads for Deadpool 2, mate. I'm not kidding. That is 100% the truth.
Fair enough.
I'm ignoring the bit. I legit did not watch any of the ads, so that is the wrong way to go about telling me who David Beckham is.
Okay, so this crew you've assembled, list them off for me again. The Rock,
Yeah. The Rock, Chris Hemsworth,
Chris Hemsworth,
Channing Tatum.
Channing
Channing
Tatum.
Tatum, and Lionel Messi. It's all dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
because they're expendable.
There
I'll
we
give you.
go.
I'll give your team a. I'll give them
2 X's.
6 triple X's out of 10 triple X's.
That's,
I feel like
so
it should be out of 9.
That's,
No.
that's 18 X's out of 30 X's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I just no, like it's not out of. You don't add all the X's up at the end. They go into groups of 3,
Of 3. That is, yeah, that's
and you
fair.
count the groups of 3.
That's fair.
Okay, you want to go next?
Okay, so, I'm thinking. I've got absolutely no one. Do you have anyone you might want to go for me?
Oh yeah, okay. I choose Jeff Cobb,
Yeah.
former Olympic amateur wrestler and professional wrestler and freak of nature.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gave me an idea. I think you know where I'm going.
Oh, that's,
Probably
that's
do.
a bad idea.
it's probably not going to be good. Who else do I choose? I choose
You, Pikachu.
Tiger Woods.
Hell yes!
Okay.
That's actually such a good choice. I'm surprised he's not already in the movie.
Yeah, actually, I am too. Can I choose Run the Jewels as one person? Like, can I choose Killer Mike and I have to choose one or the other?
One of
Okay,
them.
I choose Killer Mike then.
Fair.
That's the right choice.
I agree.
Because I gotta have that political alignment.
That's right.
I got one more. I gotta think smart. I'll go with whoever is the current UFC bantamweight champion.
That would be Amanda Nunes.
Okay. Whoever holds the belt at the time.
Yeah.
They are on my team.
That's good.
It rotates.
That's good. It rotates. That's such
I like
a good
that.
idea.
Because I reckon with Tiger Woods, right, he's like your James Bond figure. He can seduce whoever.
See, in my mind, I'm just picturing the climax of the movie. They're like, we need to get this very small bomb that does a lot of damage in this hole, or the world will end.
It's
Do
Star
we have
Wars.
anyone who can chip it in?
Instead of a gun, he's just got a golf club and balls. He's like Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do like the idea of his golf clubs when he flips them up this way, they become guns. So.
I picked Jeff Cobb because I need someone who is capable of doing inhuman things like lifting giant bags that are just. The man can suplex anything.
Okay.
He's like Taz.
He's like your dream.
And there are a lot of things that need to be suplexed
Yeah.
in the world.
Who else did I
especially on
pick?
Top secret missions. So it was Jeff Cobb.
Yep.
I've already
Tiger
forgotten
Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Right? For that celebrity appeal and for the political alignment that he will provide with the team.
And
because he's always out for the good of the people.
He's a great front man.
Yeah.
He could write sick rhymes about all your adventures.
And then I picked whoever the UFC Bantamweight champion is at the time with a rotating roster because that way I've got someone who can just pummel people to death.
Yeah.
Fair.
Amanda Nunes is like one of the best fighters in the entire UFC, but she doesn't draw, which is sad for her. That's why. Anyway. Okay, so
what will you give me?
Oh yeah, you need to rate that.
I like it. I like Tiger Woods a lot.
Tiger Woods is a 10 XXX out of 10 XXX choice.
Yeah.
However, I feel like you've got too much overlap in having Jeff Cobb and the UFC Bantamweight Women's Champion at the time.
Yeah, I'll admit. Can I swap out Jeff Cole for Bam Margera?
Yes, you
sure
can.
thing.
Yes, you can, and your score just raised in my eyes.
Yeah.
Either Bam Margera or Johnny Knoxville.
Oh no.
No, Bam Margera, because Bam Margera seems like he's got less to live for now.
That's true, and he's a better skater, so that adds to your arsenal. What would you give him?
I'd give that a solid 8, maybe a 9.
All right.
A 9 XXXs out of XXX.
Alright.
Out of 1 XXX.
9 out of 1. Wow. Alright, Dom.
Yeah, I'd give that a 9 or an 8.
Cool. What's your team, Dom?
Okay, my team. Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump. Because
Good choice.
When I think XXX, I think high levels of testosterone. And there ain't any man sweating thicker testosterone.
The man has a golf ball implanted in both of his arms so that it looks like he has a weird muscle.
Does he really?
No, but he does like the flex.
Oh yeah,
and
like it's got the
a single goal. Like,
yeah,
it's like a cartoon.
I don't like that.
It's
unsettling.
Unsettling to watch. That's right. Second in my team is Michael Cera.
Okay. I like
you need
it.
someone expendable. I
Wild card.
Wild card.
Mass murderer. Known ladies man.
That's right. And then Lane Beachley, surfer.
Okay.
Australian surfer.
Cool.
And trying to think of a fourth thing.
It's hard, isn't it?
It really is. What's just a thing people are good at? Playing Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Sure.
Oh, but none of those people are expendable. Someone who plays Smash 4.
Wow.
I'm picking Zero, the former number 1 ranked Super Smash Brothers 4 player until he quit. So,
who's number 1 now?
Probably MKLeo, although Captain Zack... No, not Captain Zack. Captain Zack came second. I can't remember who won Evo. Anyway, so, Zero, the person who went on the longest undefeated streak in professional esports ever.
Okay.
The Smash 4 player. Lane Beachley, world champion. I'm not sure how she's doing right now, but my dad watches surfing and he seems to think she's cool.
Solid choice, man.
Solid choice. I just wanted to go for, a variety of skills.
Yeah, I get that.
You're going to get that variety of skills.
Michael Cera, who I personally like in there. He's a wild card resting under the veneer of a mild-mannered, polite boy.
Absolutely.
And he does give off the impression of being a mild-mannered, polite boy, which I think can just mess with people,
Yeah.
People aren't expecting that.
See, I thought you were going to go with Michael Cera for his Waluigi-like qualities.
That too. That video where he's holding the pineapple, or it was like a photo shoot and he's got a mustache with the pineapple. And that video where it's just him running backwards in slow motion into a pile of leaves. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this.
I haven't seen that one.
I believe they exist, though.
Yeah.
I can easily picture
just
them.
out of this world creativity. And Big Papa Pump, Freakazilla, Scott Steiner.
Fair point. I will give that 7 XXXs out of 10 XXXs.
Yeah.
I don't think... The problem with my team is that none of the skills sort of come together to form a very good unit.
No one can chip in a little circle bomb.
That's true.
No one can fail at doing a kickflip and smash their skull in.
And Lane Beachley takes -10 to AC when she's on land.
Yeah, you got to think about them stats,
Yeah.
them stat buffs and decreases. All right, well, I'd say altogether we did pretty okay.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's a lot of X's that we put together. Right
X gonna give it to you.
X is gonna give it.
Fuck,
to you.
waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you.
Oh.
How kind of him.
Can
to
we put
deliver it to
DMX
you.
on all of our teams just as a 5th edition
Yeah,
member?
DMX is our Xander Cage, actually.
That's right.
All right, well, on that note, I have been X.
I have been the second X.
I have been YZ.
Oh, mad now. But I respect all.
I've been the third X! Suck it, Phoenix!
Vin, you're back!
I woke up!
Good to know. How was your nap, Vin?
It wasn't just a physical nap, it was also a spiritual nap! Born again,
Okay, good to know, Vin.
Don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya.
Thanks for listening. To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.